I'm joined here with Storm Team 3's Chief Meteorologist Scott Roberts, and I just want to ask you, are we going to see any changes in the forecast? Are we going to see any effects from Tropical Storm Bertha?
Not any direct impacts. You might have noticed that today has been a rather breezy and somewhat of a dry day. That's actually because of Bertha spinning in the northern Gulf, but that's about it from any direct impacts for us locally. A strong gust of wind for us at times from that circulation, but stepping outside right now, there's the view looking toward River Street and the Savannah River looking pretty nice out there. You can see the trees moving around a little bit with a lot of sunshine. Temperatures warming into the lower 90s, middle 90s for some of us, feeling like 104 degrees. But that wind southerly at 14 miles per hour. Wind gusts have been higher this afternoon, really helping to bring in that hotter air from the south. But some of our inland communities are a few degrees hotter than where we are more toward the coast. 97 degrees right now for Rincon, 96 for Hinesville, lower 90s right now for Hilton Head. When you do factor in the humidity, most of us are feeling like it is over 100 degrees, but winds have been gusting along the coast over 20 miles per hour. That's certainly leading to some rough surf and an elevated risk for rip currents, so you definitely use some extra caution if you're going to be heading to the beach over the next few days. Viper radar mainly clear as you would expect with all that sunshine, but down to the south where we do have some clouds around, we do have a few thunderstorms, a few patches of heavy rain setting up. Not much lightning associated with these at the moment, I should say, but with the hot temperatures, we could see some of them blossom into some thunderstorms over the next few hours. But drying out overnight with a mainly clear sky for us first thing tomorrow morning. Clouds will start to pick up as we head into the later afternoon hours. But once again, those high temperatures will be in the mid to upper 90s. There's an off chance for a couple of isolated showers and storms, and that pattern will continue as we head into Wednesday and for Thursdays. But we are tracking Tropical Storm Bertha. No direct local impacts are expected, but that system is the reason why it has been very hot and somewhat breezy for the past couple of days. That trend does continue for Wednesday and Thursday. And then on the later end of the week, a cold front will start to move in. It'll set us up for scattered showers and storms Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday, with the bulk of the rain possibly moving in on Saturday. That may bring in some leftover moisture from Bertha into our area, but really even without that system, we are expecting a higher chance for showers and storms as that cold front comes in and sort of stalls out over the southeast. So hot and breezy for the next few days. You can see that slow around the circulation from the south. Here's the cold front that we are tracking. Very slow moving. That will move in for the later part of the week, not bring us significantly colder weather. However, with the elevated storm chances, temperatures will be back to normal for at least a few days. So definitely something to look forward to. Might need a plan B though for the weekend with the elevated storm chances. Here is Tropical Storm Bertha. It's a very lopsided system though. There is some convective on the south side of that center of circulation, which right now is about 65 miles off of the coast of Florida on the western tip of the Florida Panhandle. There are sustained winds as of 2 o'clock, 60 mile per hour sustained winds around the center. Higher wind gusts. It's moving to the northwest very slowly at 5 miles per hour. We do expect it to turn more to the west, staying just to the south of the Gulf Coast, moving toward eastern Louisiana later on this week. So late Wednesday night and into very early Thursday morning, may be making landfall as a weak tropical storm. Heavy rain and gusty wind will be a concern, but this will quickly weaken as it moves toward Houston, Texas. There is the concern for some of a storm surge along the Louisiana coast, where we do have tropical storm warnings in place, tropical storm watch in place further to the west. Rainfall will be heavy at times, especially on the southern tip of Louisiana, possibly over 2 and 3 inches over the next few days. For tonight, 78 degrees for the low temperature, partly cloudy, definitely a warm night on the way. Hot and humid and breezy for Wednesday and Thursday. The storm chances start to pick up going into the later part of the week, especially for Saturday, and then going into the early part of next week. It gets hot and humid again with high temperatures returning to the middle and upper 90s with hotter heat index values expected. That's a check of your weather forecast for now. We'll have more coming up in a few moments.
Thank you.